Hello, beautiful friends. Welcome, welcome. I'm so glad to have you here. I'm going to do just a quick healing for you guys really quickly of this light language. I just want to thank everybody for commenting on the crystal bowl session I did last night. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it very much. So let's get right into this session. Go ahead and ground yourselves. Go deep into the earth. And just relax and breathe. And just allow Mother Earth's energy to begin to flow back up through your beautiful grounding cords. I've been really cheating on the grounding part, so I do apologize. So just make sure you guys are grounded and that her beautiful energy is flowing back up through you. Just going to get all of the day off of you. And just set your intention now. Whatever you're looking to rid yourself of, whatever negative thought patterns, whatever is going on in your life. If you're having problems with a relationship or something is not working out in your life, your job, whatever it is, just intend that we send this most beautiful, loving energy to that area of your life, and it could be multiple areas, and that's fine too. This energy is vast and can help in every area of your life if you allow it. All right, so here we go. Let's see. I'm going to now access the crown, please, of the collective. Kelai tasadamai oyera kodade. Kolai upatashandamai itisandamai kurokodade. Sidamai orekodade. Sidamai ushade kurokodade. Right off the bat, Thoth is right here and standing in front of me, just watching. Kalai kodare sinamai irushinamai irokoda ade. Kolai apatashinamai ichinamai kirokola ade. Sidamai oyerakoda ade. Sini oyerakoda ade. Kolai apatashinamai isinimi isinamo ade. When I asked him, do you want me to say Thoth? He says, no, call me what you call me, Thoth. And I said, okay, that's what I'll call you. So I just want to thank him for making his presence known to us on this beautiful evening. I know so many of us have been purging a lot of the energies of the world, and I just want to thank you all so much for being here, and just being on this earth right now is, you're incredibly brave, and they all are very grateful for you being here, being alive, working on yourselves. Kolai kate sinemai sikiro koladi. I'm just watching Isis standing right beside him. But what they're showing me is a vision of what looks like a man and a woman staring at the moon, and the moon is very big and very close to this man and this woman, and it looks like the planet that they're on is not like Earth. It's very plain. It's very like rocky, like big boulders all over this planet, and they're just kind of looking up at the moon right now. So we'll just set our space and our heads there. Kilawai kore atarasinamai rokota ade sunu kurokoto ade. Kolai aisinamai ai rokota ade kurokota ade siti mo ira kola ai rokota ade. Kodai osunumai rokota ade. Just saying that this was some of us before we came to this earth, just looking at the moon in that regard. So kolai atasinima iro kolo ade koi ayera kodai sinimo iro kola ade sekira kola ayera ugala kada ade. And they just keep saying, it was me, it was me, it was me. And last night, after my sound bowl healing, I tried to jump on here and do a video for you guys like this, face to face. And it kept taking me back. They kept taking me back to a personal kind of healing journey with me and like a young boy beside me who was me. We were one. But it was very, very cute as we were in the kind of same setting as what they're showing me now with the man and the woman staring at the moon. But it was me and this young boy. I was young too. I was a young girl. We were the same age, or I think about the same age. And I was carrying this frog and like this huge moon right in front of us on this planet. And I was just carrying this frog, and the frog looked up at me and I looked down at the frog, and all of a sudden the frog jumps out of my hands and starts skipping, away, and the young boy that was beside me took off to grab the frog for me. And I don't know why it made me so emotional last night, and it's kind of making me emotional tonight, but it was very emotional last night, just because it was such innocence of that. I don't want to say masculine, because it was obviously innocence, and it was a young boy, a male presence or whatever, but it was like he just ran to it and was like, oh my gosh, I have to get her frog back. Why is it of such significance to me? I think it's because it feels like that divine, masculine and feminine energy that is being reignited back on this planet is somewhat like that, not saying that you need to chase after a woman's frog that she dropped or that jumped away, but just that that innocence of wanting to help his divine feminine, wanting to help his partner, wanting to help her get her precious frog back, is what it felt like to me yesterday. And it was so overwhelmingly beautiful, just and so I just wanted to share that from last night's session that only ended up being about 5 minutes, and I actually turned it off because it was more or less, I was really tired, number one, and number two, it was more or less kind of about this, what I'm telling you. So at some point, I have to shut her down. I have to shut myself down and actually sleep sometimes, so but nonetheless, it's coming back up tonight, so it's apparently for some of you guys to remember that innocence within you, to bring back that innocence within you. I know it's kind of hard to break into that innocence, that childlike behavior, but it's so much fun once you do, because then you just realize that none of this is actually even worth being frustrated or angry or mad over. It's so silly to go through life and feel so angry and upset, And I've had my days. Actually, I had some time today where I was frustrated, and I was like, what is going on here? I have nothing to be sad or frustrated about right now, and yet here I am, frustrated. And you just kind of got to bring yourself back to, there's no reason to feel this way. Everything in your life is going really well. Life is good, and our minds can want to see the bad, the frustrating things in life. And sometimes you're picking up on the collective's energy. Sometimes you're picking up on somebody else's energy. Like, you really got to check yourself and bring yourself back to a place of whose energy is this? And like, what's going down here? Why am I feeling this way? And really act as though you're your own mama bear or your papa bear, taking care of yourself. Like, what's going on here? Are you okay? And it's really about that self-love and not allowing these emotions to overtake you, down into a place of where you can't get back up, where you're kind of like, okay, well, now I'm sad. Okay, now I'm anxious. Now I'm depressed. You gotta always be checking out self and what is going on with self. So I want to thank Spirit for bringing that moon vision back up. And if you have anything, please let me know. Kadai kede etesinimai sitikiroi opatrosanamai aduera koda adei. Kodai uyesinimoi rukulai sedia sinamoi rukulai adukadai. Koloi apatesinimai irekoda adei kiti sinia irokoda adei. Kodai etesini kuriera adei sindime irokolai elakira kada adei kuriera koda adei. Okay, so what I'm getting is they're saying that it is Mars that was the planet that we were on, and they say that it is home of a lot of gods, a lot of deities, and also the home of nefarious energies, very intense nefarious energies as well. And what they're saying is that the balance is great there. The balance of these great gods and goddesses, their power is very, very powerful. And then you've got this nefarious other energy that is extremely powerful as well, which is very balanced. But then these nefarious energies come here, and what do? They're extremely powerful comparatively speaking, to the energy that's here. So it makes it imbalanced. And then what needs to happen? Then we, as these gods and goddesses coming through into human form, have to come here to transmute these energies. And sorry, this is just the first time I'm knowing of this. I don't usually sit around and think about Mars or gods and goddesses or nefarious energies at all. So this information is just coming through me, and I'm just relaying what comes through. So take it however it resonates with you. I trust my guides wholeheartedly with everything in me, but I do not dare ask you to trust anything. Feel it in your hearts, feel it in your minds, and seek the truth in what comes out in these videos and any video that you ever watch, ever, anywhere. Feel it in your hearts, whatever is true for you. I can absolutely see how this could be, with the energies being of such a high balance, and then us having that situation where the big ship comes in and takes those agents and people back up to Mars. So I totally see how it is playing out here, but please forgive me as I ramble. Daloi o ira koda sinime ayera kola ayera koda ade sinimoi ira kola ayera koda ade sindi ira koda ade sinai ira koda ade kola ira kide ade sini kuru kola ade sinimo ira koda ade kiri kida ade sindi ira koda ade just clearing out that pineal gland I sini oriara gura koda ade kira koda ade sini mo ira koda ade shini ira koda ade kuru koda ade sindi mo ira koda ade. Just clearing out any energies within the mind that is not of your highest good. Ira kwa ira kadade. Shedai iru ira ira kadade. Kira kadade. Sinimo ira kadade. Ki no kadade. Sinimo ira kadade. Pretty sure my hands are dirty from making collars. That's what happens. Kolai ira kira ko ira kira ai shini mo I shini ira shini ira kola ira koda ade kira koda ade sidika ira koda ade pichitama ira koda ade kira koda ade kira koda ade bringing in this beautiful energy into the pineal gland kira ko ira koda ade sino ka ira koda ade kola ira koda ade sidi ira shini mo ira koda ade kura koda ade shini mo ira koda ade. And I'm just watching just sparks of energy just flowing out of each of my fingertips. It almost feels like a rewiring of the brain. Sadai oyai yerokodade kirekodade kirikoi lakodade coming down into the throat. Nope, still at the third eye. Iri sinimai yerokodade. Just clearing out the pineal gland. We sine isinimai yerokodade kirikadade sitebai yerokodade. Kodai erokadade, Sidibi erokodade, Shutotanamai erokadade, Hidikade, Sinimi, Sinimo erokodade. And now the chief has just walked in, wants to make his presence known. Sini yokoyera kiera, Yorokadade, Sinima, Yorokadade, Sidi, Pate, Ediera Gidade. He just came in and what looked like to me like banged his hands on the table here and then looked up and said, "Tell them that I love them." And is very very happy. He's very happy and very congratulating like each and every one of you right now. So just feel his presence and his love flowing from the heart and the sacral into yours. I'm feeling a very big shift in my sacral right now. Kiraukadai sinamai irakodade. Shidamai irakodade. Shiti irakodade. Isini kiru irakodade. Just clearing out the crown, the third eye, and the throat. Shinia, Yerokodade. Kodai, Opatasunamai, Yerokodade. Sinimoi, Yerokodade. Tata Sinimoi, Elo Yerokodade. And he's just saying, tell them that there is no separation between us. We are all the same, we are all one. just asked if there was anything else he wanted to say. He said, no, tell them to laugh more. So hopefully you guys are laughing. I know I have not been laughing at all today. I took yesterday and today off from clients, and I've been kind of working on other things that require my attention without clients, and I can tell today has not been like a really funny haha. I've been very within today. I've gone very deep within. Not that I don't feel good, but I definitely don't have that childlike laughter that I usually do, and that's okay. We've been purging and processing a lot from the lands, from the earth. A lot of things have been purging through me this last week, where I became this funnel of light, and they sifted through a lot of this stuff through me that I won't speak of, and because it's very ugly, and I wasn't exactly prepared for it, and but nonetheless, nothing hurt me by any means. It's just that your light is very bright, and some of us, I guess, came here to clean up a lot of things, and I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to be a part of whatever gets this place back into shape. And today I wanted to be back in shape so that I can go home. And I don't mean that because I want to leave you guys, but I mean that with all due respect. I love humanity and what humanity can be. It's just like relationships. We have to see people where they are. We have to, if we start dating somebody or we let somebody into our lives and they are a certain way that maybe is not healthy for you, you have to see them for what they are versus what we know in our hearts they could be. And yes, everybody has the ability to change and to make a comeback and to really set the stage for a beautiful relationship. I don't doubt that for a second, and I don't doubt the people that can do that. But seeing humanity for what it is right now is incredibly hard. Just knowing it's not hard, actually. I've seen a lot of good things here. A lot of people that are changing daily. A lot of people that are striving and working so hard to become these beautiful, open, vibrant, beautiful people. And then there's a flip side of that where I'm still reading stuff about the kids, and I'm reading stuff, which I shouldn't be reading this stuff, but obviously it comes across my path whenever I need to see it, and that's fine. But it's still really hard to see that this stuff is still happening. But we can't change everything overnight, and some things maybe aren't meant to change completely. This is a world where people have a choice to be whatever they want to be. That is what God has gifted us with, free will. And so we must allow people to use their free will how they so choose. We can't jump in and force anybody to be any way, shape, or form. We just can't. And so we have to just wake up every single day doing the best that we can, being what we want to see in this world, and to create our lives and to be happy. None of us are here as a life sentence. We all chose to be here. We all chose to come here. We all chose to play our part in this play. And so now we have to strap up our big girl boots and our big boy boots, and we got to play our role. Whatever that looks like for you, whatever you feel in your heart is what you came to do, is what you got to do now. And if you choose not to play the part, so be it. I've realized that even on days and times where I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. I am going within. I don't want to play this game anymore. This is not fun for me. I'm out of here. And it's like, yeah, that doesn't work. I'm sorry. Because when you get to that energy of, I don't want to do this anymore, on the other side of that is working through the energy of not feeling good enough, not feeling worthy enough, not knowing what to do. You know, you're working through all of these different energies that bring you back to center stage of your life and go, wait, I do want to be here. I do like it here. This is fun. This is good. But we all have those days where we don't want to be here. I don't know what the other planets are like, but this is where I'm at right now. And when I shift over into different dimensions and all this different stuff, that's where I'm at in that moment. But right now, I am here. I'm with you. I'm enjoying myself. We're doing the damn thing. We're clearing out the heart space right now with this beautiful, powerful stick, wand, whatever you want to call it. Let it be whatever you want it to be in your minds. Kaloi apatesinamai irukoda ade, kirakoda ade, sitimai irukoda ade, kalai kurakada ade, sinamai irukoda ade, kalai adrasinamai urakada ade, arai urakada ade, kolai sedamai urakada ade, kolai sidimai urakada ade, kirikoda ade, sidimai olai urakada ade, kirai oriare ade, sinamai urakada ade, sinamai urakada ade. Just clearing out that heart now. Just watching a bat fly out of somebody's chest. It's all good. I got it.
Kalai wayera kade senama royera kadade kirikadade sinimoira kodade sidikoira kodade kirikodade sinimoira kodade kirikodade sinimi lukadade kirikodade hisinamoira kodade. If there's anything else within you that is not of your highest good, I ask you to show yourself to me now. I'm going to now call in the archangels to surround us now and to help us to transmute all of these energies back into light, as it is quite a lot that I cannot do myself. Thank you. Kirai apate sinimoi irakoda sinimai irakoda ade kolai kurokada ade sinimoi irakoda ade kolai kirikate isinditi the matira koda ade shinamoi irakoda ade. I'm just putting you in this beautiful, almost like a energy wind tunnel, energetic bubble, whatever you want to call it, that is just transmuting all the energies within you back into light. So just prepare and just allow yourself to sit in this beautiful tunnel, world tunnel, whatever you want to call it. It like reminds me of a tornado, but it's like a high vibrational, beautiful, energetic, like portal thing. Anything that is within you right now that's not of your highest good is being transmuted back into light. Knowing that anything that is within you that is not of your highest good is being transmuted back into love, back into light. Nothing to worry about. Just release it. Just allow yourself and intend to release anything that is not of your highest good. Giving it all to the archangels and allowing them to release it off of you, release it out of you, transmuting it back into love, back into light, not sending it back to the sender. We're just transmuting it back into light. No need to send to anybody. Just releasing it, transmuting it, and allowing it to be what it is. Now, some of you had souls that were needing to go back to the light, souls that were looking to, that have passed on, that were still roaming the earth in one way or another, that were kind of stuck in your energy field. So I'm just watching the archangels walking these beings back home into the light. So just know if you start to feel weighed down in any way, especially if you work at a hospital or any kind of place that is of a lower frequency, lower vibration, where people may pass on and pass over, or any place really, it really doesn't matter, honestly, but just call in Archangel Michael, call in the archangels when you're feeling that low, that heaviness on you, and just ask, is there anybody that is needing to go back into the light? Is there anybody that is needing to get out of my energy field? However you want to say it. I can't think of the right words right now, but however you want to say it, just ask Archangel Michael to lead them and take them home, back to the light, back to where they belong. They get stuck in our light sometimes. We always want to make sure that we are cleansing our energy field, acknowledging, how are we feeling? How's our energy? What's going on here? Is there something in my energy field that is not me? And it takes time to really understand your energy field. And the way that I, learned for me is that when I got to the very high vibrations of who Ashley is, connecting in with my higher self and becoming one with her and all of my beings. Now, when I go down or feel low in any way, I know there's something going on in my energy field that, like I said, could be from the collective, could be somebody that's trying to pass over into the light, going back to the source light. And so we just want to be aware of things like that. And I always feel a lot lighter when I ask them to do that for me. I'm like, wow. Especially when I worked at the hospital, it was a children's hospital, so it would get really heavy sometimes. And sometimes, I don't even want to talk about that here, but, things happen where people don't make it. And so, just want to be aware of that. I definitely don't want to make this a sad video by any means. It happens, and everybody goes back into the light, they get to go back into the light. So beautiful. How could we ever be scared of that? That is one of the reasons why I think I love my life so much, is because I know where I'm going when I leave this body. I know where I get to go back to. And so anything I do here is not going to matter what I do here. I know I get to return back to that source, God, creator, that light, that infinite light is where I get to go. That's who I am. That's who you are. And so when we leave these bodies, you don't have to worry. That's why I say just live your life to the fullest. Enjoy every second of being here. There's no worries. Don't be scared of death. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. There's nothing to fear. There's nothing to fear. When that day comes for me, oof. Oh, I don't want anybody to be sad, ever, when I go. Oh my gosh. So I'm just clearing out the solar plexus now. G'day, good day, sinimia, sinimoy, irakadade. G'day, oi, irakadade, sinimoy, irakadade, hirakadade, sinimoy, urakadade. Golai, opate sinimay, sini, golai, irakadade. Just want to balance out that solar plexus. Kiro, irakadade. Sinimoy, irakira, irakadade, sinimoy, irakadade. Golai, opate sinimoy, irakadade, irakadade. You might start getting a lot of chills. The frequency is raising. Kodai, irakadade, sinimoy, irakadade, kirakadade, sinimoy, irakadade. They just wanted me to call in codes now for the collective's solar plexus now. So I'm going to now call in healing codes for the collective solar plexus now. The energies are getting very intense, so just bear with me. I'm just looking at the it's in Egypt. It's like the tombs of where the gods are. Why can I not think of the name right now? It's like I'm holding the vision in my mind, so if you can see it, that's awesome. It's like I don't want to say the garden, it's the beautiful monument that they built to house the tombs for these beautiful gods and goddesses. I'm holding the vision strong in my mind, so if you really want to pick it up, go for it. It's there. I'm holding it for you. I'm just allowing Vishnu into the session now. He just comes in dancing very beautifully. He's just dropping down like a handful of coins in this hand right now. So we want to thank him for that. Honor you and thank you so much for that. I'm sorry, I'm just still calling in these healing codes. They're still dropping into my hands for the collective. I'm just looking at white sheep over on this hand right here that they are showing me a vision of. Galai Abathesinai Ayaloi Oyerokodade Sini Boyerokodade Kodakadade Sinimai Erokodade Galai Ayalokadade Sinai Irlai Oide Oide Sinimai Erokodade Hirikurai Sinimai Erokodade. So they're just showing me that space in Egypt, that beautiful space for the gods, for the tombs. I don't know why we want to keep saying the Garden of the Tombs, but it's like the King's something. I can't think of the name of it. But anyways, that energy is just sitting right here, and then they've got this sheep, these white sheep right here, and like humanity sitting here, and it's like we are like combining these two together. And what's interesting is that when I look behind me, far behind me, they want to make it known that there is a wolf back there. No, not a wolf. What is it? It's a wolf, but it's not my good wolves. I'll just put it that way. It is a wolf that is trying to eat the sheep. But he's way back there, and it's almost like we are combining these two elements together, this beautiful knowledge, this Egyptian ancient knowledge that is ready to be awakened within you. And then we've got, and I don't mean to, I just call it, I'm just telling you how I'm seeing it. We've got humans over here, and, we've got to come into our power. We've got to come into our fullness now. We've got to completely combine these two together. And then what they show me is that whenever I combine these two together, it turns into this geometric shape. So I'll just show you. Whenever I put them together like this, then it turns into this beautiful geometric shape that is going to enter into the collective and enter into each and every one of you watching this right now. Now what I'm watching behind me with this wolf is I'm watching Yeshua, and he's got his staff right now, and he is literally staring the wolf right into his eyes. And as he stares this wolf right into his eyes, the wolf's eyes begin to turn green, and Yeshua's eyes begin to turn like this light yellow color, and they just stare at each other. And all of a sudden the wolf goes belly up, and Yeshua walks over and starts petting the wolf. It's like you cannot play with the light. You just cannot. You cannot win. You can't, because love will change everything for everybody. All these energies, all these nefarious energies that are in so much pain, that want to hurt everybody, they just need to be loved. And I know it sounds so silly and so simple, but it's exactly what everybody wants on this damn planet. They just want to be loved. They want to be seen. They want to be heard. And the ones that are so vile and horrible to humanity are the very ones that need our love. They're the very ones that need us to see them in all of their pain, as they are just causing so much pain and disruption for humanity. That's exactly what they want. So I'm going to put this into your bodies and into your minds and into your hearts. If you accept, please receive this beautiful download, this beautiful sacred geometric pattern made just for you. I now have the wolf to my left, and I've got Yeshua standing here to my right. G'day, cinema, Yerokoda, Hirakirokoda, cinema, Yerokoda, Kirakide, cinema, Yerokoda, Cinderboy, Yerokoda. I've got Vishnu right here above us. Kiro, cinema, Yerokoda, dropping coins down into your crowns now. So the Golai era irokodade, Sinamoi irokodade, Sinimoi irokodade, Golai erekadade, Hoi Hesinamoi. G'day, Budai, Sinumoi, Irokodade, Sidigoi, Irokodade, Sinumoi, Irokodade, Hirekadade, Sinumoi, Irokodade, Sidigi, Irokodade, Sinumoi, Irokodade, Golai, Irokodade, Sidia, Baitia, Irokodade, Shidu, Numai, Irokodade. I've just got Yeshua that I just sat down. The wolf is now laying down at my feet at this point. Ginuia, but the cinema, Yurukodade, Stiama Yurukodade. So I'm going to pick up the stick. Golai. We're going to activate and stimulate the consciousness of the collective, of humanity. Galoi abadia yeriko yerokodade, Sinimo yeriki aoya, Yuruka yerikode, Sinimo yerukode, Sigi yerokodade, Sidi, Bodia Sinema yerokodade. I'm just watching the stick light up with these healing codes. It's like these beautiful green and blue codes are being lit up on this beautiful stick. Eli obate seni yerokodade, kirikade, seni mo yerokodade, hirakodade. And from what I understand is that whenever I was walking in Israel, this is the stick that Yeshua wanted me to pick up, and it is incredibly, the vibration of it is incredibly high, and in my mind's eye, I always see it as this beautiful staff, like, very potent energy as he is using it now for you. Gelai oya de sinu yirokode de sinema yirokode golai oya kada de sinema yirokoda de kirikada de sidatinema yirokoda de hirukoda de sinema yirokoda de. He wants me to blow in the back of the stick whenever he tells me that I am ready. So please bear with me as I'm the vessel here. Kira ia se erikuira koda ada kirikiti isinama ia koda ade. Kira oya abatesinama ia alai abatesinama ia koda ade hirikoda ade sini kolai walai uruai abatesinama kodi sinama doi idu sinama de. He just says, tell them I love them. And then I'm watching over them, and I'm with them. The light is here. Clearing out those lower chakras now. I'm just doing what he's directing me to do. Take a deep breath in. be a big heart opener. Galai oyera kide sinuma yero da de kideko da de sinuma yero da de kidika de sini yero da de kidiko yero de sinuma yero da de kolai kada yero kira de sini yero da de kidika da de sinuma yero da de. All right. We are done. Okay. So just make sure you guys are grounded back into your bodies. Maybe focusing on this tourmaline for a moment. Gelai kuragira kida sinimi isinimo irokoda ade kirakada ade sinima elokada ade kolai isinima isini irakoi opatra sinimi isini oe loki oe lokoda ade. Just bringing yourselves back into your body. I'm just thanking our beautiful guides. Thank you, Yeshua. Thank you to Shiva. Actually, it wasn't Shiva. It was Vishnu. Oh, wait. My memory is gone. Okay. Thank you to all of our guides that came through. My apologies. My energies are... Mind is... very out there in this moment. Blowing in the stick is very powerful, and probably opened a lot of you up, and just allow it to clear you out, allow your minds to be free in this moment. I just want to thank all of our guides again for coming through. I want to thank each and every one of you for showing up. Thank you so much for letting me know that these videos do help you, that they do assist you on your path. It means the world to me to know that it is helping you, and I just want to thank you so much for allowing me to be my authentic, true self here. Thank you for allowing me to just show up and to be exactly who I came to be on this planet and on this earth, and I love you all so much. And I'm sorry, but we've got somebody's, it looks like somebody's family member, 2 family members here. One is a Randy, he's saying his name is Randy, and then I'm looking at a grandmother as well. So I just wanted you to be aware that they have shown up, and they didn't want me to get off the video until I said that. So a beautiful grandmother and a beautiful man, his name is Randy. So if that's your people, if you're tapping into the grandma right now, she is here for you. Tap into her, let her know that you love her. She's letting you know that she loves you, making herself very known. And same with Randy. So just appreciate you both showing up, and thank you to all of our guides. And if anything else comes from these 2 beings, after I get off here, I will leave it in the comments for you. So I love you all so much.